What's going on, guys? We're going to talk about the X-Men Age of Apocalypse trailer and just X-Men in general. Basically, the trailer was fucking epic, man. It was just sick. Like, I mean, Apocalypse just growing in size. That's the bit that caught me the most. I thought, when I saw the previews of what Apocalypse was going to look like, I thought he was just going to be, like, he just looked like, what people were joking around, he was going to look like that, what's his name? That guy from Power Rangers, you know, Z or Zod or whatever, Zed or something, no, Ivan Ooze, not Zed, Ivan Ooze. Ivan Ooze. Everyone was just making fun of it. He did look pretty stupid. He just didn't look like Apocalypse. Like, Apocalypse was this beastly blue version of Thanos with this flipping blue, like, lipstick thing going around. Not lipstick, but you know what I mean, this blue lips, and he just deadly could grow in size. He could just manipulate everything. Like, he was just fucked up. So, and then to see him grow in size there got me really excited. I'm hoping something happens as usual in these films, where it gets to the end of the movie and they just transform into something that looks a bit more like what they look like in the comics. Like, I ain't feeling that whole Pharaoh thing. And then that line of the Bible got that from Apocalypse, man. I was just thinking, oh shit, he predates the motherfucking Bible. He predates religion, boy. That's when you know he's real, man. A lot of religious people ain't like that, but they don't care. They just think it's fiction anyway. But I was gonna say something there, but I'll just leave that. But yeah, the trailer just looks brilliant, man. I've always loved the X-Men franchise, and the X-Men like, even The Last Stand. Like, I've always wanted to make a video about that as well. But The Last Stand, a lot of people hate that movie. Everyone is just so quick to shit on Brett Ratner for directing X-Men The Last Stand. But I love The Last Stand. Like, it's one of my favourites out of the trilogy, the original trilogy. Like, I haven't seen it in a while, but it might be my favourite, because it's got everything in it. It's got the Phoenix Saga. I mean, I know it wasn't done as justice like how people wanted it in the comics, but I didn't read the comics at the time, so for what I knew, it just looked good to me. Like, Famke Janssen just played Jean Grey brilliantly. Like, she was just like demonic, scary as hell. The eyes, she was gorgeous and scary at the same time. The fucking soundtrack. The soundtrack was so sick when Professor X was floating in the air next to Jean Grey. And he was like, "Jean, let me in." I can't even think of the soundtrack now, but I just know the soundtrack was flipping epic. Look it up, Phoenix Saga soundtrack. But yeah, and then also that music played again when Wolverine was like the last one standing, and he was climbing up the mountain to get to Jean, and her powers she was just like obliterating everything with her powers, and all his body was all ripping apart. But you know, he's got like ultra healing, like healing factor, so he's just gonna keep healing. You can see his adamantium bones coming out. It was just, I don't understand people. Then you got Kelsey Grammer, the perfect casting as Beast. You got Kelsey Grammer just jumping in, flying in, destroying everything, like perfect Beast. And then you got like all these other X-Men. You got flipping Colossus doing the what's it called? The fastball special with Wolverine from the comics. Though I think to be fair, they did it in the training room. I think they did it in the final battle. I'm pretty sure they did it in the final battle as well. But yeah, and then you got the hint of the Sentinels, and still, yeah, the Brett Ratner Sentinels look way better than the Bryan Singer Sentinels. I don't care what you lot say. The Brett Ratner Sentinels, even though you couldn't see it fully, you could see the head, and that's the head from the comics. So I don't know, man. The music, just the epicness, the action, the Magneto versus Professor X's team, like. It was a flipping finale. I don't know what people wanted. They wanted more character building or something. We had that in the last two films. Just make everyone fight in the third film. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I like X-Men Last Stand. And then X-Men Origins Wolverine. That was another. I didn't really like that one. I was with the majority there. I didn't like X-Men Origins Wolverine. But when I actually think about X-Men Origins, there's some good parts. Like, I don't know, but Gambit was hard. Gambit come in with his flipping pole and fuck her. Gambit was strong in that film. I love Gambit in that film. I don't even know why they're bothering making this Channing Tatum. They should use the same guy. And then you got Deadpool. This is interesting. I hated Deadpool as well in that film. Deadpool was shit, but Like after you see how he got all them powers and the Baraka things, and then he had the lasers and all that kind of shit, and he was fighting Wolverine. That was a pretty sick fight, even though it was shit. But his, like, if you see the alternate ending, the after credits ending, his mouth ripped open. He was like shh, like that. So I don't. The new Deadpool film we're getting in February, I can imagine that Deadpool being the Deadpool we got now, especially since Ryan Reynolds was playing both characters. Like, I can imagine that was his past history in X-Men Origins, and then he grows into the Deadpool we have now. Like, I don't know why they didn't. I know a lot of fans are crying about it, but if they'd kept that, it would have made sense to me. Like, that was a Weapon X program, whatever else that happened to Deadpool, and then he turned into the Deadpool in the red and all that kind of shit with the black and all, the Deadpool we're gonna get in February. So I don't know, but apart from that, yeah, X-Men Origins is pretty shit. But yeah, obviously Days of Future Past was sick. First Class was sick. Days of Future Past was sick. I love how the cameos of all the original X-Men at the end was brilliant. I don't know if we're ever going to see them again, like, unless they do some kind of future story. But now we've got all the young ones now, and they all look good, man. Like, Jean Grey looks good. I don't know about her accent and the American accent. We'll have to see about that. And then you got Scott Summers, Cyclops. He looks really good. I couldn't really see Storm in the trailer. I think she was there, but it probably went really quick. I saw Jubilee. I saw Nightcrawler's back. I saw Angel. Angel looks like he was beastly. Kind of looks a bit CGI, though. But then I didn't really notice that because I was too busy looking at Apocalypse. Apocalypse just coming in and just taking charge, man. Oh my god. I'm looking forward to this film. This trailer sold me nicely. Alright guys, that's my thoughts on the X-Men Age of Apocalypse trailer and just X-Men franchise in general. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Peace.